one of a kind. You will never find anybody like me. Yeah. God took his time. I am wonderfully, fearfully, beautifully made. He made me right, more than fine. Wasn't in haste. No, it wasn't in haste. Took his time when he made me. Then he gave me his grace.
Everyone, welcome to this week's vlog. So I know I usually start my vlogs in the middle of the day or the end of the day, but I actually want to start from my morning. So it is Monday morning. It's about, let me check the time, 5:22. I actually have to hurry up. So I woke up, spent time with God, most important thing in the day, and I'm making my pre-workout meal. So let me tell you guys something. This year, not even just this year, I'm giving myself the next 3 months to gain 20 pounds, right? I'm believing that God will help me to even get surpassed that. And I've been trying to gain weight, honestly, for a really long time. Seriously, since like 2020, but probably all the way back to 2016. So this year, I'm really trying to reach that goal. So I'm trying to be consistent with going to the gym and eating, because what I realized is that when I was consistent going to the gym, I didn't eat enough. And the way I am right now is I can literally just eat snacks in a day and be good, or just have like one good meal and be good, and that's not healthy. So I actually really want to work on that this year. So I'm getting my pre-workout meal together. Let me just show you guys the things I'm planning on eating before I go. So before I show you guys what I'm eating, I'm using this app, MyFitnessPal, to track my calories. So basically when you log into the app, it lets you put in your height, your current weight, and then your desired weight. So I did all that, and basically, as you can see here, it's saying that I need 2,600 calories a day to be able to gain 5 pounds by August. Listen, I'm trying to do more than that, so 5 times 4, I'm trying to get to 20 by August. But yeah, hopefully using this app, I literally just like signed in today, but hopefully I can use this app to be a bit more consistent, because I'm trying to see those gains this year. So yeah, with my pre-workout meal, I have a peanut butter jelly sandwich. I just put the peanut butter in. I didn't do the jelly yet. I don't like how the screen is looking like that. Sorry. So I have the peanut butter there, or peanut butter and the sandwich there. So the peanut butter is 90 calories. The 2 pieces of bread is 220. So that makes 310 there. And I'm gonna put the jelly on it. I think the jelly is 20. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, the jelly is 20 calories, so that means 330. And then I'm gonna eat oats as well. So the milk is 20. I don't know if it's focusing. Come on, focus. Okay, this is 20. And then the oats is 160. So basically all those things together comes up to 500 calories. Yeah, 500 calories. So I'm gonna eat this before I go to the gym. Probably wait for it to digest for an hour, and then I should head to the gym by like 6:30, 6:45-ish. So I will record when I'm on my way there. All right, y'all, so I'm about to get ready to go to the gym. It is currently 6:38, so I feel like my food is digested. Just wanted to get the gym fit real quick. So this is actually a unitard. So I got that from Shein. The first time I got a unitard from Shein, that joint was all the way up here. Wasn't wearing that out nowhere, but this one actually comes down to my knees and I like pull it down. But yeah, I got a unitard. And then I have this hoodie. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it says, I'm trying to like show you guys. It says praying. Sorry, I just ran up the stairs and I'm out of breath, but it says pray without ceasing. So this is from Praying and Glowing. I'll put the information in the description box. I just threw on one of my old wigs. And then I have this fanny pack that I got. There's actually an African store in Bramley, pretty new. And then I just have my basic white sneakers. They're kind of dirty, but yeah, I think I got those from Shein as well. So I'm just about to go. Sorry, y'all. See, this is what I mean. This is why I need to be in the gym, because I literally just ran up the stairs and I can't breathe. Like, my endurance is just not there. Endurance. My stamina. That's what I meant. My stamina is not up there. So I am about to go to the gym, and I'll see you guys at the gym. I don't know if I'm gonna record there because I'm a little camera shy, not gonna lie to you guys. But if I can, then you'll see some clips. If not, you'll just see me after the gym. And yeah, see you guys in a little bit. Alright, y'all, so I'm here at the gym. Looks like there's a lot of cars in the parking lot, so there might be a lot of people here. But hopefully it's not. Let me get my thing together. Good morning. Okay, so I am here. It doesn't look like there's too many people, but I'm gonna go do my warm-ups first, and then I'm gonna get on to the other stuff that I'm gonna do. Hopefully there's nobody in the room that I usually do my warm-ups in. Warm-ups. Wow. Warm-ups in. But yeah, I'm trying to get in here and get out as soon as possible, because low-key I'm like behind on my regular schedule. Which is kind of sad, but yeah, low-key, let me get my weights and stuff. So my camera died actually when I was on my last exercise, so it was actually perfect. So I'm home now. I think it's probably around like 8:30, 8:40. Like I mentioned before, technically I should have left for the gym at 5:30 instead of 6:30. That way it would have gave me more time before work to kind of settle down a bit, because what I like to do on Mondays is to really like plan out my week and like set goals of things that I need to get done. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to have time to do that before work. If not, I'll just do it after work. But when I tell you my body is done, like if you saw the way once I walked to the car and I sat in the car for a bit and I got out the car, it was crazy. But I'm not even gonna lie to you, whenever like I feel the soreness or like my legs get weak, I actually really enjoy it because it makes me feel like, okay, I've done something. But I'm so hungry. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. And I don't know what it is. If there's anybody else who goes to the gym and you feel like nauseous afterwards, like it happened to me one time, and like I think before I went that time I didn't eat. And then today, it's like I ate an hour before, so I had time to digest. And I still like felt nauseous. I don't know if I'm not taking enough rest. I mean, I'm not taking enough time to rest in between each of the exercises, or if I'm not drinking enough water. Honestly, it might be the water, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm about to go shower, and then after I'm done showering, I'm gonna make my shake, and then I have to get started with work. But yeah, honestly, this week is filled with a whole bunch of graduations. Today is Irina's graduation. Tomorrow is Bev's. Wednesdays is Wednesdays is Linda's. Thursdays is Nick, and then Friday I'm going to the States. So I think honestly I might end the vlog on either Thursday night or like Friday morning when I'm going to the States, because I feel like the States has to be a whole separate vlog because it will be way too long. It's been 3 years since I've been back home. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting, but it is a jam-packed week. Honestly, during the day I'm not gonna record because like I work from home. I'm a counselor, so I'm not gonna come in like record sessions. That's just not gonna happen. I might show you my setup. My setup is not even that, it's not all that. Like I'm literally using my brother's room while he's at school. He doesn't know that, but he'll find out when he comes this week. But yeah, I'm using his room. It's not like I have this nice setup. Honestly, I just need to take time to really organize it because I feel like I messed up his desk. But yeah, honestly, you're not gonna get a lot of clips from me at work, but the graduation tonight, you'll definitely see that. Bev's, I need to get the details of hers to see if she even has extra tickets. I know Linda doesn't have extra tickets, but Thursday, I mean, it's Nick's graduation, so of course, like, you guys are gonna see that. That's literally my kid. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting week, but I'm about to go ahead to the shower and then make my shake. Before I even go to the shower, I need to say something. I don't know if you guys have peeped this atrocious thing on my face right here. This joint right here is so disrespectful. Like, it literally came on Saturday, and what it's telling me is it's about to be that time of the month. And I'm not happy about that, because before the time of the month comes, stuff like this happens. I get random breakouts in terrible places on my face. And then I start getting super emotional and just crying for no reason. And then after that, the first day is the worst day. But lately it hasn't been that bad, so yeah, let's just pray that it's not that bad this time. It will be so terrible to get it this week. God, low-key, I'd rather get it before I go to the States. Okay, I'm wrapping at this point. Like, I don't have work in a couple of minutes, but yeah, let me go take a quick shower, and then I'm going to show you guys my shake, and then yeah, see you guys in a little bit. Hey y'all, so I'm heading to Irina's graduation. I am so late. Work went over. I was trying to freaking upload something. It was taking forever, so I'm gonna be late. I know that for a fact. I'm just praying that like the speeches and everything that they do at graduations can just take up a whole chunk of it, and then I can get there on time. So I'm about to rush over there as soon as possible. So I'll see you guys when I get there.
No, grade 12 is just like, wow, where God has brought me. Like, bro, you know,
see
like the Bible, like the Psalm 91 is talking
done.
how like people, like 1,000 will fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand.
Yeah.
But none of them will come. I feel like that. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like wild parties and smoking and drinking and all that type of stuff. Hey, Irina, that's what you're doing? No. Yeah.
I was like, Irina, dang, you too. Oh, wow.
Right when I was on the brink of emerging that lifestyle, that's when COVID hit.
COVID hit and brought you out. It's good though.
Guys, and this is the end of the vlog. Oh, this is not the end of the vlog, but this is the end of this chapter. 4 years down, 4 more to go. And yeah, we did it.
Alright, you guys, so today is Nick's graduation. We didn't have Beverly's graduation on, I don't know why you're laughing. We didn't have Beverly's graduation on Tuesday because there was
you were serious about the vlog thing.
Yes, I am. So you're interrupting. Anyways, like I said, we didn't go to Beverly's graduation. So today is Thursday and it's Nick's graduation. And I have to go get Belinda. And we're probably going to be late. So I'll see you guys after graduation. And then we're going to go to Mandarin afterwards. Why are you smelling my hair? This guy is so weird. Anyways, I'll see you guys in a bit.
You guys, it's right now, we're gonna scream like crazy.
we are done taking pictures. We're about to go to Mandarin. I'm so excited because I am hungry and I want to eat the meatballs. So I'm gonna see you guys in a little bit. See you later. I want to use a peace sign with this hand, but low-key my nail came off, so I'm gonna switch my hand so I can do it. All right, see you guys in a bit. We are done with Mandarin. I have my cotton candy here that Albert's trying to steal. I promise you. So I'm about to go home. I am going to the States tomorrow morning and I still have not packed anything. So I'm gonna do that, but I will show you guys my packing process and wishing for the best. All right, bye.
It is currently 5:23. I'm about to head to the airport. My flight is at 8:10, so I'm trying to get there early. I checked in from my phone, but I just want to make sure that I don't miss my flight. So I'm about to head over there. I am not a morning person, so hopefully you guys get enough content from me this morning. But yeah, see you guys when we get to the airport.
All right, let me take off my AirPods so you guys can hear me. All right, so I just got through customs and everything. I'm at my gate, but I want to go look for food. But I just want to say this really quickly, right? Let me tell you guys something about God. God can literally speak to you. Actually, let me move my mask. I don't know if you guys can see, but I have a, what's it called? That pimple that I had earlier this week has turned into a atrocious thing on my face, but it's okay. There's nothing that makeup can't cover. Sorry, somebody was talking to me. But yeah, there's something that I wanted to say that I feel like God was showing me through this whole process at the airport. But I'm just gonna explain it like this, y'all. So, let me tell you guys about this airport process. Maybe I should go to the ATM. I need to take out money. I think I need to take out money. Give me a second. Give me 1 second, let me choose. But anyways, I wanted to tell you guys about kind of what God was showing me through this whole airport process. So I'm gonna explain the airport process and I'm gonna explain what he was showing me afterwards. So basically, today is Canada Day and it is crazy busy at this airport. Like I didn't expect it to be this bad. Like I know usually like when it comes to airports and stuff, you have to come early, but today was just crazy. So last night, as I said earlier in the vlog, I packed everything super last minute and I didn't go to sleep until 2 a.m. And like during the week I was getting a lot of emails basically saying that, oh, like basically emails from Air Canada saying, okay, there's some things that you can do beforehand to kind of save you some time. And at first I'm just like, oh, it's not that deep, like I'll just figure it out when I get there, right? So I looked at the email last night and I'm like, okay, they're talking about checking in like at least 24 hours before and how it can save you a bit of time. So I'm like, you know what, might as well just do that, so that when I get there I don't have to do it. But mind you, it was like around 1 a.m., 2 a.m. and I'm just like, oh, should I really do this now? Like, is it better for me to get sleep right now and then deal with this in the morning? Or to like stay up and get this over with so I can like beat whatever traffic is in the airport. Thank God that I actually took the time to actually stay up and do it, because when I tell you I came in this morning and like, yo, the place was so full. Like the line was wrapped around, and literally because I checked in online, like I was able to skip the line and go to an even shorter line. Like the line that was taking people like 25 minutes to an hour, because I checked in online, I was able to bypass that line. So after I checked in my bag, and then I moved over to customs. Yes, I moved over to customs.
because of my particular departure time, again, I was able to skip the line. And mind you, let me tell you what happened at customs. So basically what happened is that like there were so many people in the airport that when it came to the US customs, like they literally had to pause the line for a good 20 to 30 minutes because they were maxed out with the people on the other side. So even though like they moved me, the customs side was so filled that basically like we had to stand there for like 20 to 30 minutes with the line being paused so that they can get like all of the traffic in, because literally like it was wrapped around so much so that there was no more space for people to go through US security and customs. So they put me in the priority line. As soon as the 20 to 30 minute wait time was done, I was able to, you know the whole thing where you take off your jacket, you put your purse and everything in that thing so they can scan it. And then after that, when we actually got to like the US side where you talk to like the border control, because I had a US passport, and mind you, it was like the line was still packed. Even though they waited for 20 to 30 minutes, like people were lining up behind me and the line was super, super packed even when I got to like the US border side. So when I got to the US border side, there was a lady who went through the line basically asking like, okay, if you have a US passport and a US visa, let her know, right? So it was me and like two other guys, at least from what I saw. And mind you, I was all the way at the back of the line and they literally shifted me all the way to the front. Like people were waiting in that line for 45 minutes to an hour, just like they were waiting in the other lines. But because I had that passport, I was able to jump the line. I literally, like, it took me no more than 5 minutes to like get to the top of the line, talk to one of those US border people and be on my way. Okay, so I didn't really deep it until the last one when I was able to go to the front of the line with my US passport. This is what God showed me, right? Basically what he was trying to tell me. And I don't know if anybody else has been feeling this, but the month of June, I feel like the month of June for the past 3 years has been a really rough month. But last year, oh my gosh, last June was terrible. This June was like, low-key, this June was kind of worse, but it's like because I went through, actually no, last June was worse. And this June was pretty bad, but I feel like because I was able to survive like the worst last year, like I was able to get through this June. I say all that to say, it's like, I don't know what it is, but one thing that like at least God has been speaking to me through other people is like June is that month where it's like your halfway point in the year. And there's a prophetess Tiffany Montgomery, and basically the word that God gave her for June is that it's halftime, right? And when you're playing a sport like basketball or something, usually at the halftime point of the game, you would go back into the locker room with your coach. Your coach will tell you what went wrong, what went right. He'll give you an encouragement speech, and he'll give you strategy to be able to win the second half of the game, even if you're losing in the first part, right? So I feel like the month of June has just been me really spending time with God and seeing what went wrong with me, what are things that I did that I shouldn't have done, what are some ways I could have done it better, and just really like checking my heart, really going through that refining fire. And one thing that God was telling me even during this week is that like how like there's a season of speed coming. I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but I feel like once you take the time to go through the hard work, or once you take the time to do what is difficult, and it may seem like you're being delayed, it may seem like, okay, you were on your way to one destination and then there's all this traffic or there's all this chaos. It just seemed like you were going in a certain way, and it seems like God took you on this unexpected detour. But I feel like what he was showing me through this whole airport process is that even if it looks like there's a detour, even if it looks like you're not going to be able to make your destination on time, or you're going to miss your flight, or all these crazy things, like especially when you do the work that God calls you to do before, like he would cause you to be accelerated in your journey. Like when others are seeing a situation as a casting down, God uses it as an opportunity to lift you up, because in a season, before the season of lifting up, it's like you actually took the time to seek God. You actually took the time to do the hard work of letting God search your heart. Because let me tell you something, being in God's refining fire is one of the hardest things ever, because you are seeing the truth about yourself. There's this book that I read, and I think I even read it again this year, but one of my pastors recommended it to me, and it's The Final Quest. And in that book, there's basically a man
basically what the book is like the end time battle, and there's a man going through this door, and there's different doors on a mountain that leads to like different areas of what God wants to show him, right? So he goes through a door, and it's like the scariest door in the entire mountain. It's the most gruesome looking door, but it was a door of judgment. So on the other side of that door was basically him experiencing what it's like to receive the judgment of God, right? So in that room he goes in, and God tells him the truth about himself. He encounters some people that he looks up to, and those people are really humbled because they have like sat through the judgment of Christ, and God has really shown them their true heart characters, the true character of their heart. Let me say that. I'm kind of rapping a bit, but I really feel like this will really hit somebody, because I'm gonna end the vlog here, and then once I get to the States, I'll start another vlog, because it's gonna be a lot of things that I'm doing on that side. But I want to end this vlog by saying that even when you take the time to do the hard work, like the guy in the book, The Final Quest, he went through that judgment seat. He stood before God, and God read him and judged him. And let me tell you something. Sometimes we may think that we're super perfect. We may think that we're super holy. We may think that we have everything together. But honestly speaking, like, until you allow God, who is all-knowing and all-perfect, to really judge you, you don't really realize what is truly in your heart. And the Bible does say that your heart is deceitful above all else. So a lot of times you'll be thinking that you're doing things with the right motive, and then God will expose you and show you, no, like, you're actually doing this for selfish reasons. You're actually doing this because of trauma. You're actually doing this, and you're not realizing that you're hurting other people and putting more people in harm. So when you take the time to say, God, search my heart, like, reveal to me anything that's in there, and you don't just say it out of like religion, but you actually ask him to search your heart, he will show you some really ugly things about yourself. But once you're able to endure that humbling process, and you go through the refining fire, like even this week, I think probably a couple days ago, I was worshiping, and the song Refiner by Maverick City Music came on. And let me tell you something about that song. I think last year around September I think we sang that song at the Alive conference, and whenever that song comes on, I get a little bit anxious, because when you sing that song, you go through heat. And when we sang that song at Alive, best believe after that I went through heat. So when the song came on a couple days ago, I'm just like, okay, God, like, you already had me in heat, like, what else are we about to go through? But I began to realize how powerful that song is. And there's a scripture in Job, I think it's Job, I don't know if it's 32:10, but it says that, it says something about that when he tests me in the fire, I will come out as pure gold, for he knows where I'm going, right? And there's a place that God is calling us all to, but before we go there, we have to be purified in the fire. Just like a diamond has to go through a process to turn it from coal into a diamond, pure gold has to go through the fire. Like, there's a refining process that we have to go through in order for us to be used by God. But once you go through that process, your value increases, your usefulness in the hand of God increases. That's why once you endure that, and you get to the other side, you begin to see that God will take you all the way from the back and push you into the front. And it's because he can trust you with what he's calling you to. It's because you took the time to go through the process and purify your heart, and now God can send you out to do the things that he's called you to do. So it might seem like a super, super deep message, but that's just what I got coming through the airport. Because I took that extra time last night, even though I was so exhausted, because I got home around 10 because of Nick's graduation stuff, and then I did work before, and this week has just been like a long week for me. So I could have like took the time to be like, you know what, I don't feel like staying up to take time to check in, or I don't feel like researching to see how I can make this process in the morning easier. I could have just went to sleep, and then I would have been in that line probably for an hour and a half, and like there were 3 different lines that I went through that, because I actually like took the time to ask people questions even at the airport, like I was able to skip the line, and I was able to make it through without missing my flight. And even another thing that I forgot to mention, when I was in the line and they were, we were at customs and they paused the line, I then got an email from Air Canada saying that my flight that was supposed to depart at 8:10 had been delayed till 8:40. So that's another thing I want to say. You may feel like you or God has put you in a season where you took 10 steps back and it seems like you're not going to make your destination. But let me tell you something. God will literally delay and stop everything that he needs to so that you get to your destination at time. Because I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't delay my flight. I probably would have not been able to make it. But I didn't have to worry about that, right? Because at the end of the day, like, when you put your trust in God and you obey God even when it's not easy, he makes ways for you where there seems to be no ways. So I hope this experience blessed you guys. I am so tired, but I'm so happy I took the time to do everything I needed to do, because now I can just chill out for the next couple of hours. Well, not hours. Right now I think it is 7:24 and I think I'm departing at 8:40, so I'm gonna go get some food to eat because I am mad hungry. But I'm gonna get some food to eat. But I just wanted to get on here and say this as I end this vlog, just as an encouragement. Your delay is not denial, but it's actually preparing you to step into something suddenly. And when that time comes, right? Just like the 10 virgins, there were 5 that were wise and there were 5 that were foolish. The 5 that were wise took the time to prepare their oil, and then when the time came suddenly, they were prepared and they were shifted into their season suddenly with speed and acceleration. So that's just a word to anybody who feels like they're in a season where they're being delayed, or it seems like what God has promised you is being delayed. No, you're actually in the refining fire that's going to prepare you for the blessing that's coming your way. So I'll see you guys in the next live. Have a blessed day.
Electronic cigarettes or to consume your own alcohol on board. Thank you for wearing your face covering on board with us today. It must be worn at all times, including any moment you're interacting with our cabin crew. Should your face covering become soiled and need to be disposed of, please use the air sickness bag in the seat.